Welcome back to the whole coin journey. In this video we're going to go through Bitcoin 24, which is a open source model designed to simulate long-range outcomes for Bitcoin prices. This was created by Michael Saylor and a couple of other contributors, all with the idea of driving Bitcoin adoption. This was simply found by typing Bitcoin 24 into Google and heading to GitHub, where you can go ahead and download it. So from here we will continue with a deep dive into Bitcoin 24 and its forecast. So once downloaded, this is what you are confronted with the cover page. So it just provides you with a few different insights and details about where to get it from, essentially simulating a 21-year macro forecast for Bitcoin models and strategies. One thing, again, that stands out, which is pretty cool, is that you have different levels of appetite. So a normal investor, BTC 10% of your net assets, all in, double maxi, triple maxi, whatever. Plus then also different sheets for depending on who you are. So we're going to go ahead and quickly head into the BTC page. And off the bat, I think this was introduced in 2024, they had a BTC starting price of $65,000 and then also put in a couple of core rates of prices here in which we can see. So in the base case from the literally downloaded version, they thought the 2024 Bitcoin price was $65,000 and the base case of 50% increase in appreciation by 2025, which would be around about $100,000. They seem to be pretty accurate, but over time they would have this 50% appreciation going down by 2.5% every year, or annual recurring revenue decretion, up until a 20% appreciation each year after that. So this represents the red line here. So 50% increase in the earlier years, decreasing until you reach a plateaued state of 20% each year. With that being the case from 2024 or even 2025 now, they would state that in 2045, the Bitcoin price would reach 13.4 million. A huge increase from price from here, in my opinion. Still indicating that we're relatively early to the Bitcoin adoption, but nevertheless, this is, hypothetical at best. So just putting in the assumptions for 2025 and using a heavily sandbagged scenario, I'm going to go ahead and input some numbers here. So assuming we are where we are now, we're talking about $100,000 Bitcoin there or thereabouts. Let's set the base case for the end of this year, so to speak, to be 20%. So if we assume 20% increase from here, and then a reduction in Bitcoin price by 1% each year to a base case of 5%, let's say. So how we're reading this essentially is $100,000 Bitcoin right now, increasing to 120 by the end of the year, then decreasing in percentage terms from 20% all the way down to a baseline of 5%. And as you can see from this particular forecast, we have the annual growth rate, which is decreasing over time and then plateauing at 5%, with the increase in Bitcoin price over time. So even with this heavily sandbagged calculation, we're expecting the Bitcoin price to reach $800,000 by 2045, representing an 8x from here. Now, I haven't been an investor for that long, but over a 20-year timeline, 8x in your money is pretty significant, So this particular case here is an indication of where the price might hit. It's all forecasts at the end of the day. We won't know for certain, but by all means, feel free to download this. You can download it from the description underneath the video, or you can head to GitHub and type Bitcoin 24 and try it for yourself. let me know in the comments where you perceive the Bitcoin price to be by 2045. I'll catch you all in the next one.